Thanks for joining us tonight. Charlotte has the evening off. A Janesville man says his brother was dismissed from an emergency room after coming in with mental health concerns. News 3's Adam Duxter joins us with more on why he believes this decision could have played a significant role in his brother's death. Adam?
Well, Eric, Mercy Hospital in Janesville is being accused of violating a 30-year-old federal law, one that would require them to take a patient in the emergency room, and one that Brian Brisky says could have saved his brother's life. Brian Brisky says his brother Jim was always special.
Jim was actually the smartest one of the family, I think.
One of 6 boys, Jim's brothers nicknamed him the Greek, an ode to the legendary Monday Night Football broadcaster.
He could rattle off facts and figures about every football player.
But as Jim grew up, his special brain began to struggle, causing him to change right in front of his brother's eyes.
It's just a sad thing to see when you're young and strong and then you just start to slip away into this dream world.
Brian says Jim began to act irrationally at times and was eventually diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Jim's family took him in, but in May of 2016, he went missing.
I had received a text message from family members that he wasn't around, they couldn't find him.
Brian would later learn that his brother Jim had jumped into the Rock River that day, killing himself. His family grieved, unsure of what had happened that day. But recently, Brian says he was contacted by an investigative reporter who told him he believed his brother had made an attempt to admit himself in the emergency room of Mercy Hospital on the day he took his life.
He went to seek help,
but was allegedly dismissed with no one in the Brisky family being notified of him coming or going.
He was thinking clearly enough to know that he was having some trouble. And then he went to seek help and was turned away. It's frustrating to think that this hospital that has been in the community forever started here in this community, and one of its own citizens comes there for help and nothing happens.
Mercy Hospital not confirming whether or not they did in fact turn Jim Brisky away, but they did release a statement saying they can't comment on the specifics of any one patient, but state law does not allow them to keep a patient if they do want to leave voluntarily.
Adam Duxter in Rock County tonight. Adam, thank you. A man who drove